Yes.
So it's a minority government. It's already known. So it's going to be popular. We don't expect any big tax hike and all.
Okay.
If at all, some concessions will be given. We have asked for minor concessions. At FKCCI, we normally are given the audience first to hear out what the industry trade wants. And we put up our suggestions. Almost 70% of our suggestions are accepted. And this year around we have asked for only minor concessions.
Okay.
But
is it because you know that this government might not be here for too long? That's why you said, okay, just do a small things for us? Okay.
But the major thing which we have talked about is this 5% has become 5.5%. In August, 14 has become 14.5%. For the sake of fending for drought in North Karnataka. See, it was supposed to, government was supposed to collect 500 crores. They have already collected 800 crores to my knowledge. And it will go to 1,000 crores for the entire year. It's well worth abolishing that 5% extra tax. This is what we have asked for. Whether they will accede or not, we don't know.
Okay.
This is first and foremost. Then in diesel, every time the diesel price goes up, petrol price goes up, because they have fixed the percentage tax on that. So the tax is also going up. They are getting it gratis. So we are requesting them to reduce from 16% to 15% and the entry tax on that from 5% to 2% and things like that. So these are the main concessions we ask for, and I'm sure they will oblige.
Okay. They are also pressed against the wall.
It's going to be pro-industry, pro-services, pro-poor. I still have to get into some details. What Mr. Deshpande said is correct. The industry needs concessions. And Mr. Sanjay said that 15-16% growth is there. That is true. See, we had been told that we should get a 30,800 crores of sale tax. The rate of growth of sale tax is 15% higher than that. So, having said that, what the government promised was, we want only 500 crores in that 5% increase in the sale tax from 5 to 5.5 and 14 to 14.5.
Yes.
See, they should keep up the promise. Come back to that original level of 5% and 14%. If they don't do it, they are reneging on their promise. And there are a lot of funny things happening. Now they have suddenly started introducing something called trade license. Now, all the industries are registered under Factories Act. There's a registration which is from the state. All the trade is registered under Shop and Establishment Act. There's a registration. Now what do you want this trade license for? This is an additional thing, elaborate procedure, and again a fee. These are things which always we fight against. Then there are issues in the regional level, at district level and all, property taxes. Now in Bangalore, there's a SAS, self-assessment tax system.
Yes.
In districts it is not so. On market value of the property they want to levy the property tax, which is very unfair. And there are a lot of anomalies. We have been discussing, 10 months we have been discussing this. Nothing has happened on that. So these are things which we have taken up with the government very strongly.
Also there's been talk about this for the longest of times. I remember asking this question to Mr. Ashwin Mahesh the last time around we discussed budget. There isn't enough emphasis laid upon manufacturing sector. Somehow it seems like we lack the finances or we lack the skill. What do you think? Being an insider, what do you think about it?
Absolutely right. It is the Reserve Bank which is playing the whole thing down. It is pulling the industry down. See, interest rates are going up. There is no incentive for investment. Investment climate doesn't exist. That is the problem. It is not actually the state issue.
But they portray like there is a climate here because they bring about something like a global investors meet. They portray like the state is an investment destination, the climate is good here for investment and all of that. But I don't know how much of it really comes onto the ground and really materializes.
There is something something amiss about the whole
global investors
meet. See, 2 days back, the Chief Minister and the Finance Minister threw a party for the aerospace participants. And in that party, one of the officials has declared that 7.2 lakh crores investment have been attracted in 2012 Jim, and out of that, while the national average for implementation is 30%, Karnataka's implementation level is 60%. He has declared that. I don't know whether it's really true, and I think it is not.
It's not.
It is not.
Well, it could
it
not
could
be
be
true.
10, 20%.